Morning. As I think I was telling some of you yesterday before I got cut off, so let's hope this battery lasts. The paradox I was sort of going through. Anyway, clarity. This morning I'm sitting and reflecting. A lot of energy wanted to come through this body. Grief, sadness. So I was sitting reflecting to see what also it was, and then reflecting on this. So let me share the clarity with you. This is an interesting paradox, as I said. You will get the answer, and now you kind of, like, what do you do? I said, when you understand this, what to do. The mind of the human is will see very different. Everything will have a different perspective depending on the consciousness. But from the consciousness of God, this is the only truth that I seek. And you understand what you've been seeking all your life as well. You were seeking that emptiness, that love. You were seeking that. It's that wholeness. You were seeking yourself to be whole as yourself again. That's that hollow place that you seek. As I see, when you're looking for God, looking for something, looking for love, it's actually that. It's that. Because you realize it's what you miss. It's innately, you realize it's missing from you. Your experience is being whole. That's what you're seeking, to be one, to be whole, to be one God again, to be one with God, to be the one, to be whole, complete again. Anyway, so let me share. So I was sitting on this reflecting, okay, now what do you do? As I described yesterday, the paradox, when you see you in the Maya still, and in the Maya everybody sees separation, us, them, suffering, They're not, as they say, this is what the Buddhists say, the illusion. It's ignorance, that's all it is, which is causing a suffering, because they don't know who they are. They don't know that they are God. So now you sit with the understanding that you are God and what everything is, but you're still in the Maya where there's suffering all around you, where there's still no unity consciousness. This is what's coming to humanity, the unity consciousnness. Again, understanding that you are one, because that's the only way to end the suffering. Well, it's not. It's also. This is what I said. The paradox. So I said this morning. The paradox is, first of all, lesson we learn is to accept, fully accept all. So to fully accept all is perfect, all is divine, because this is what the understanding and the clarity that comes. All is perfect, all is divine from God's eyes, right? And you understand why all is perfect, all is divine, because basically, as the one, you are everything. I am everything. Everything is me. You understand that? So I am the wave, I am the sand, I am the air, and I feel it all. I am those beings, things, everything right now. I am everything you perceive, every ET, every human, everything. So I am the lady that murdered and consumed her child. I am the child she murdered. I am the judge. I am the sister. I am the mother. I am everybody, what you perceive, right? So this is what you say. I am the grass. I am the cow. I am everything. Now you understand. I am all that is. God is everything. That consciousness is. So as the one, right, out of form, when you're not playing a form, a being, the tree, the whatever, right? Out of form, there's one. This is what you miss, the oneness, the whole. There's one mind, one body of God. And God is everything. So what do you change? You see the paradox here then. What do you change? Do you tell the cow not to eat the grass? Do you tell the human not to eat the cow? When you are everything, you see the paradox? You are the cow, you are the grass, you are the human. The cow eats the grass, the human eats the cow, You see, which one do you stop? Do you tell the cow not to eat grass? The cow disappears. Do you tell so when you are everything, you understand. And you willingly are being that thing, experiencing that, knowing that, how it feels. So you know how it feels and it's from awe, because you are absolutely everything, right? And when you are choosing to be that absolutely everything, it's perfect, it's a choice, it's willing. So that I am that cow now, I am choosing to do this right now. I'm choosing to be the grass right now. I'm choosing to be that human right now. I'm choosing that choice. Fascinating. So you are choosing all these things. Fascinating. So when you see it from that aspect, even yourself, right? I'm choosing in the eyes of the one. You are perfect. Every single, because I am you. So I see every being, everything as perfect and divine. Now I understand how that is possible. You see, because as one, as God as the whole, God is everything. So what do you see, I'm being everything, I am everything, so everything is perfect and divine. I love it because I am it. All of it. I feel and know what it feels and perceives to be everything. So, from the eyes of the one, all is perfect and all is divine. So, when you sit here now, say right now, on earth, in the Maya, and what you perceive going on around is you see all the noise and you see fault in everything, right? But from the one, from God's eyes, I see nothing. Everything is perfect and everything is divine, because everything is me. So everything makes its own choice. So this is why you can understand why they don't intervene, because as God, who do I tell it? Who do I say not to be? Do I tell the grass not to exist? Do I tell the cow which one is wrong when they're all you? Nothing is wrong. You see, in God's eyes, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect and everything is divine, because I am everything. Everything. I know what that child felt. I know what that child was suffering, the suffering of the child, what it felt. I know what the mother felt. I know what the sky feels, the water feels, the moon. I am everything. Understand that concept. I am the sky, so everything is perfect. So right now, everything is perfect and everything is divine. Every being, everything is perfect and divine. So, here the paradox is, right? Now you can only see the only way it can change is everything itself can decide. Because if God, and you understand now, which is the fact, I am everything, absolutely everything in existence. All right, the one consciousness. So now, you want to change, that blade of grass needs to change what it's doing or what it's feeling. It makes a choice, how to move, where to grow. That cow, that human, as you say, human, right, needs to, you define, because you are all God, everything is God. So you define what, as I say, what you want to be, what you want to change. You have the power to change. So, but what you change in, as what's the name says, is all parallel realities, or you have your own bubble. You can make this perfect heaven on earth, and those that choose to move with you or be in that space, they will. But all have free will, you see. So you decide, okay, you don't like the way things are. You can change. You can create this perfect heaven on earth, whatever. But you cannot make others join. So you created, you see, you're creating your own, and then others will, as perceived others, will you can either move with you or not, or whatever. But it's all up to each consciousness outside of when they're not playing one, because each is God. God will, people say, oh, but God, how can this be? Why? Because it is, see, the understanding from what was lost in the biblical times and everything else was that God is it. There's nothing besides yourself. There's nothing besides God. You are everything. So, God knows exactly. People say, oh, but how can that suffering be? Because that is the one who's suffering. The one who is suffering, the one who is doing it, the one who is everything is God. But it's free will from each, you see, each one of these. So now, when you think, okay, as I was saying yesterday, this is a paradox. Now you know everything is one. How does it change? Consciously. Only by consciousness. When the one realizes that they are all connected, there is no one, then the one will stop harming the cow and vice versa, you see. So then that's how you create less, as the Buddhas will tell you, you create less suffering. Why? Because then you understand I am everything. Everything is me. Everything is me. So everything is absolutely perfect, you see, because it's me. I am all of this. There's nothing else besides you. I am everything. So everything is absolutely divine and absolutely perfect. And you love everything because it is you. So you literally love all, everything. The sand, the air, the clouds, the sun, because all is you. You see? So what are you going to, who are you going to change? Because everyone is you. And you are making this choice, you see. You are being everything. So you can only then, the self, decide, like now. Let's say, put yourself as an individual. You're playing, you think you are. You are John, you are Mary, you are, but you're still God. It's just maybe a lack of understanding. Also, those that deny they are. You see, everything is. You have those in denial. They're denying themselves. Denying God is denying the self. So then they will shut only you can shut yourself off. You see, but that's why there's light in all things. You are the light. The light is there. You can choose that. Or you can choose to ignore it and push yourself away. Everything is choice. So let's say now humanity to change this is the only way you can change the suffering is by free will, is by each, because you are all God, each one makes a choice. So if you get to this consciousness and you understand I am everything, absolutely everything is me. And you can perceive and feel the wholeness of being everything. Then you would not harm, you see. You would love that tree, that cow, the grass as yourself, because you know it is you. Then there will be no suffering, would there? This is all that is. This is all that has happened. Is when unity consciousness, if choice returns, it's choice again, because you're all God. You can choose to deny yourself. When unity consciousness returns, when you have that, or you choose that unity consciousness, and you are also not in denial, you accept all is perfect, all is divine, you accept everything, the self, because this is also you. Nothing is outside of God. You are God. So you have to accept even what you're playing, the character is perfect, because everything is perfect. So you, your body, you, everything about you right now is perfect in the eyes of God. First, accept what is there. The world, everything right now, same thing, is perfect. Why? Because it's all God, and God is choosing. Doesn't matter which role it's playing, who it is, what it's doing, everything is good. So all is perfect. Each can choose to change. You see, God can choose to experience something else. But I say, when the unity consciousness is there, then you will see more. You have this cohesive as a light, because you have chosen the light, right? You have chosen to also understand that you are, first of all, you. And then you will see everything is you, and you are not wanting to harm it. You see? That's how you get this, From a human, you're seeking this paradise, peace on earth, everything lives in one together. Because you need to understand then first and know this, that it is all one, that you are one. Then you can understand that from being one, from being the one mind of God, what do you change? What do you choose? You see, because every single thing is you. The smallest insect, the smallest ocean, little whatever they are, oh, they're so sweet. the water, the waves, the sand, everything. You see? So there we are. Fully accept, first of all of it is perfect and divine. Right now, doesn't matter what's going on out there, all of it's perfect and all of it's divine, because all of it is God, all of it's choosing to define itself or do whatever or deny itself or whatever it is, it's choosing, that's it. And it's choosing its own. So I can understand then the what you perceive to be your world, you can make your own. So you are unto yourself your own universe. You can experience that, because then you can choose to chime, because you cannot enforce your will on another, because it is all God, you see. You can change your vision, your perception, your creation, and there we are. Everything in yours will change, and you can have paradise. You can make paradise, whatever. Those who choose to be in your paradise, other reflections, you can create that. So I can understand now you all have your own, as I say, parallel realities you can create if you wish, yeah. But there's the paradox solved, because I was sitting with this yesterday. Anyway, I released all that grief, understanding now, accept that all is perfect. So absolutely everything right now as it is was perfect. The first conclusion, understanding why it was perfect, is because seeing and knowing and feeling, okay, understanding that it's all me. So what do I change? When I am all of it, I am the baby that was murdered and that was consumed by the mother. I am the mother that did this. I am the judge. I am the cousin. I am everything, everything. You see? Now you also understand the great wisdom, the great knowledge, the great understanding of everything. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. Because being all, being the consciousness of all, the wisdom is unfathomable, because you know what it's like, how the sand behaves, how the waves move, the motion of the oceans, the consciousness of the ocean, the consciousness of the air. You've also been them, you've forgotten. As I say, you are them anyway. So to be the air, the wind, the sky. Now you ask, I kept saying as well, I understand that this is a divine plan. Everything is perfect. I kept saying to this, I kept getting this message, everything is perfect, it's a divine plan. Why? Because everything is the one. The one is in everything and is everything. So ultimately the one actually has control over everything, because it is everything. So you need to understand it is perfect, it is divine. And as God, you can change. You perceive, what you choose, how you define. So your definition and your belief, as you change it, so then will what you are creating, manifesting what you think, creating, manifesting will change as well, you see. But if you deny, you can ask people on this journey, you're doing this self-work and healing. Now you're learning that you need to fully accept everything first. Okay, to let go, to release, to move on. Or you get stuck, the lesson repeats, because you're not accepting, you see, the thing. You're not saying, so the same here. You need to accept Everything right now on the world, on the planet, how it is, what's happening is perfect and divine. To change anything, you need to first accept it. Because you're saying it's not right, it's not perfect, it's not divine. But it is, because it is God. You see the paradox here? Whatever you're denying, this is interesting. You're denying, oh, that's bad, this is wrong, this is the world's mess, all these complaints, right? You are denying then, you're not seeing that it is God. This was interesting for me today, to understand that it is all. It is all you. It is all perfect, because literally there's nothing but God in existence. So God is everything. He is Trump, being Trump. And you still love it. You understand the role God chose to play. God chose to play this one. God chose to play whatever, everything on the planet. In the time, all existence, right? It is God. As Jesus discovered, he was God, right? There's nothing on this, there's nothing you can discover that is not the one. You see? As the one, how can you not, you love, how can you say now? As the one consciousness of God. Tell me what I cannot, where I can find fault, what I don't love. How can I not love myself? I love myself as that grain of sand. I love myself as the fish. I love myself as everything. You see, how can I find any, this is what Jesus didn't see. He saw no fault, no sickness, nothing in anyone, because everything is you. And I look at myself, I look at that fish. How can I find any fault and not love that fish because it's me? How can I not love the tree because it's me? How can I not love even the one that did wrong because it's me? You say? Because I know the suffering of that one and the one that all. Now you understand the wisdom that comes with all that. Because oh wow. Infinite. So this is why you are fearing. You also don't understand what people say. What people are fearing is darkness. Basically what it is negative energies and actions which are not in alignment with who you are. It's choosing what you would perceive dark. It's choosing the negativity. So it's a build-up of negative energies, emotions, which are the anger, hate, which builds up the dark energy. You see? And as gods, whatever you imagine, you create. So you can imagine bad dreams and nasty things, and there we are, you create them as well. But it's just energy. It's just, all it is a concentration of negative energy, which are negative thoughts, angers, emotions that build up. That's all. And I remember seeing this. Now I understand, I get the clarity of this. Long time ago, you can go back into my videos here on Facebook. In the beginning, the consciousness of that body, that which is not this anymore, that character, okay, that I was playing here, that character, they were fighting these, they were fighting their own darkness, not understanding this, but anyway, because you create your own, everything is there. So you're fighting your own darkness. Now, as humanity, let's say, in the game, in the understanding of separation, you all these humans, right? You're thinking, I am there, and I'm John, and I'm Mary, and I'm blah, 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 blah. And you file your darkness, understanding of projection. So you created, as the churches will show you, I mean, I saw them plenty in Paris and all the churches, all these monsters and gargoyles, and ooh, so you're basically scared of your own darkness and shadow. You built up this so much negative energy and pictured these things. So you created what people fear, what you thought was these entities, right? Negative entities. Now, back then we were removing these things from the planet, collective consciousness or whatever it was in this thing. We were removing these things, right? From here, from being here. And the one was being dissolved, and I remember it was, what's her name, JCK. JCK was busy with one of these that all, these so-called separate consciousness had created from the projections from church and telling them about these nasty things and they're going to do this. So everybody feared, put their energy in exactly manifestation into it, and manifested all these things. That's it. You manifested just your own creations, your own whatever, darkness. All this dark energy fed into one. You see, it's just the amount of energy that goes into it. And I remember clearly happening to be on that live when she was doing this, and they were dissolving one of these big entities, horned creatures that you fear so much. And I was on there with this, and when I saw this, the light dissolve this horned creature that you fear so much, right? It was dissolved. But what was so sad is that it fell into teeny pieces of light. So this entire entity that you had created dissolved. And then they were trying to sweep it up into some void. You can watch the video. And I said no. And I was like, whoa. And I was there in that time. That consciousness was there with many angels. And it was like, no. Because you could then see when it dissolved, teeny, it was made up of millions of pieces of light. What were those? Those were energy from each individual that fed their energy in their fear. So it was the fear and the negative energy from millions of people, maybe because they had been told this and they visualized these things and all this sort of stuff, fear, and was put on enough of statues around, just understand. So all this fear was fed into that. So when it dissolved, I was like, no, don't do that, because it's just their energy, their power they had given away, because you are God, all of you. So you as gods put your own, you created what you know, and your negative energy, your fears, you created that. You gave your power, poof, to those things. You created those things. So when they dissolved, there was all that bit of energy like you had given away from yourselves. See? Now, I'm sure those, as they do their journey, God will claim their energy back and claim all those shards of light and power they've given away. That's what it was. So I was like, don't give that away, because you could see, I understood and saw at the time. You could see it was like almost individual light. So all those, what you think it's all, had fed their energy and power into this thing by fearing it. Humanity created their own little, horned creatures and fear not entities. That's all it was. That's all it was. Anyway, there we are. There's an explanation of it. So all it is your own fears, negative energies, negative thoughts and projections actually build up and condense as energy. And the more you have negative thoughts and negative anything, it builds, it just gets denser and denser and darker, that's all it is, until it becomes so much you can't even see through it. And what you fear, same thing. So you're imagining these things, you're creating it. As you would imagine or create anything, manifest a flower, manifest beauty, everything around you, you're manifesting, is manifested by you as all part of God, it's all God. You can manifest the opposite. You see? And it has been, it has for, look around for a long time. And because, as I was explaining yesterday, and as Jesus said, if you see any darkness on you, take it, remove it. I can't remember what he says, but I understand how it is twisted, slightly taken out of context. Remove it from yourselves immediately. Not from like outside, go and get rid of that woman and stone and then, no, it was from within you. Because if you are seeing it and perceiving it, it is you. As God, you can create it. So this is all that happened. It's all your own darkness, your negative thoughts, negative energies, negative emotions, which are not purged from you. We're creating all of this outside. So as I say, if you don't like the world outside, you see change. But now you understand, it's up to, because as all is God, It will not come from without. It can only come from within. You see, the choice each one makes. Am I going to create more darkness? Because this is my world. I am creating my universe, my world. Am I going to create more darkness? Am I putting it out there and saying, this is it, and there we are? I'm the one who's holding my own world, myself, in a world of darkness. Because it is mine as God. And this is where the illusion, and I was, as you say, when you believe that someone was going to come and save you, an external, this force, this thing, but now you understand the paradox. God is everything. And when you see and understand that, now you say, what do? I'm the grass, I'm the cow, I'm the human, I'm all of it. You see? It's so... You understand also the cycle, because the cow eats the grass, shits the grass out, goes into the soil, makes more grass. The human comes along, eats the cow, but it's interesting. But you do understand, people think, oh, God always knows, has always known what everything is and feels. And also the understanding is immense, the wisdom. Why do you do this? Why do you choose to play this? It's only consciousness, another thing, it's as God. Because understand that then, the wisdom you gain, you are gaining now, as by splitting your mind as into a separate thing. You're playing a human right now, let's say. So you can perceive what you are. But as playing a human, you are able to perceive all of this if you choose. You're able to. But as the one, you absolutely perceive all of it. So if you think one is going to come, and what is God going to do? Because you are God, I am God, the tree is God, everything is God. So who do I remove? Who do I say is wrong? The grass is wrong, the cow is wrong, the human is wrong, the sky is wrong, it's me. There is nothing but. All is absolutely perfect. So the one mind, I fully now understand and accept all is perfect and all is divine. Absolutely as it is, even right now. As everything going on right now, in existence, in the universe, on the earth, on that, is absolutely perfect and divine. So, as all is God, you who believe you're an individual, change. You can choose to be God. You can choose to be yourself. You can choose to create darkness. You can choose to create hate. You can choose to create whatever. But it is the choice. This is what you have chosen. You see, even yourself. So, in order to change anything, one needs to accept it first. Oh, there we are, paradox solved. Paradox solved. It is, wow, lots of tears. A lot of tears shed, and I understand the searching. You understand also love. Oh, wow, you had such a misconception of love, and you understand why it was the most important feeling. Why is it that humans, all things, search for love above all things? They want to love, because that's what you actually are. So you are innately searching for that feeling. It's because this is exactly, that is all that is. This is the most fundamental thing. That is what you actually are, is love. Nothing else, you see. But you are searching for it in the Maya, outside. Not understanding this is the essence of existence, of that is what you are. And what you are seeking to be whole is that. Oh, magnificent. You are seeking to be whole again as the one consciousness. Because then you are fully, understand, you see. It's complete because everything is you. And the wisdom attained then within that is when you are everything, you understand And this is another reason why I got yesterday, while you play this, is for this. You see, you are now at the moment only experiencing one perspective of yourself, is from, say, I am playing Jack right now. But you're going to go up, and as many that do, as you rise up, right, you are now tapping into others. You are communicating with other aspects of yourself, as other people, as other beings, other earth, the tree, the whatever else, but it is other aspects of you. That's all it is. You are seeking that oneness, to be one again, is what you see as the one, because there is only, there we are, there's the paradox. Everything is you. You are everything. God is absolutely everything. So the piece of sand you're walking on, that is God. It knows what it feels like to be walked on. It knows what it feels like for you to feel the sand under your feet, you see. Do you understand the perfection and everything? Wow. So now I understand as well. What do you do now? Who do you change? This is my thing. You want to go and help. So this is the paradox that was facing this body yesterday, right? What to do? Now you see this, understand the unity. Now you want to end what they are running around here suffering. Oh, it's suffering. But then you realize, ooh, all right, I know you are all God. You don't know that. I know it for sure. You are all God. Now, if I am seeing, you see, I am then seeing other, Jack, as other. When, as I said, when you see it all as the one consciousness, now what do you change? Nothing. Nothing. Because Jack is choosing every choice he's making to see himself as other, or this, or be that, or, you see, not love, or to get angry, or to see, whatever. It's all choice. You cannot impose your will on another, because it is God. God. I am now playing Jack. I am this. Jack. If Jack decides I don't like the world, I don't want this, I want that, Jack can change it. It's his projection, his vision, what you see, what you perceive, what you claim, because you are God, as I was trying to say. So if everybody saw everything was perfect and divine, well, the world would be perfect and divine, well, quickly, very quickly. You see, what are you perceiving out there? As you now know, the understanding of the projection of all the darkness, right? Everyone was fearing this, and you were projecting other people's projections. So you were putting, and this is what I saw in that, when that creature dissolved, was millions of light made up with millions what you think perceived as souls. It's only because that energy, that light came from that one, this one. They fed, the church had told them to fear these things, which someone had seen their own within, projected their own darkness, and others then, you see, took on, you see, you choose. Oh my gosh. But there cannot be any if it's not within you. It has to come from within you to manifest it, to see it. What you see it, what you're talking to being, is what becomes manifest, you understand? But it's all God. That is also God. Denying it is God. So all is God. Nothing exists outside of the one, right? Everything is one. Everything is God. You have that are choosing to deny themselves, choosing to deny what they are, which is, you would say then, choosing to deny the light. All right? Slower vibration. And you get those that are choosing to, are seeking actually more themselves. So they will seek the light, seek the love, because that's who they are. That's it. That's actually the essence. This is why you seek that so much out there, but you don't realize it is you. So, and that's why they say self-love. If you fully accept and love yourself as now, because understand you are God. God loves you perfectly, because I am you. So, you will see this as you are absolutely unconditionally loved. So first start is to absolutely unconditionally love yourself and understand, because you are God's playing. God loves you. He's not going. God doesn't see any fault in God. You see. There we are. I share that with you. It was. I understand the paradox now, because all is one, absolutely one. Everything is God. There's nothing but God in existence. So only God can change God. Do you understand now? Only God can change God. So the grass needs to change if it wants to grow this way. You need to change what you want to see and perceive. But you cannot create something unless you see it and perceive it. So if you keep perceiving bad things and nasty things, this is what you will keep getting. You see? This is why Jesus healed, because Jesus saw no illness. He only saw the eyes of God, which was perfect, which was love. He saw you as you truly are, as God. So in his presence you were healed, because you could not be. He did not perceive anything that was bad or, whatever else. He didn't have any darkness within his perception, within his eyes, because he was viewing it from God. So he cannot create any negative, dark things, because he did not feel and see and perceive anything to be negative or bad, you see. There we are. Because only God can create it. Oh, there we are. I share. Who understands, who does. It's choice again, because I understand that you are. And I cannot change it. So so that solves the predicament of wanting to, who am I going to change? Nothing. You have to willingly, freely want to change yourself, because I am you. Everything is God. So each one needs to come to its own decision, choice, change within. That's it. And each one is light. The light. That's why I say the light has always been within you. You are the light. You can just choose it. And some it's smaller and some it's bigger. What are you focusing on? Because the more you focus on your light, the bigger it gets. The more you focus on the opposite, the bigger it gets. Do you understand now how they created such darkness? Because all they did was focus on it and fear it. And oh my gosh, there's all these things everywhere under my bed, everywhere. The darkness can't exist if it's not within you. Within your mind, your consciousness, because it's only consciousness. So if you perceive it, you are creating it. Remove it from thy eye, as he was saying, you see. And you will not see it out there. You are creating it. Best you not see any. Remove it from yourselves. And it didn't mean from yourselves like Joe Soap, from yourselves. All right, love you. I'm getting back. That's just a lot of tears this morning. It's a process. It's a journey, people. Wow. Because then you also, as you say, you realize, oh my gosh. And you understand, when you understand this, the beauty of it, the love of it, like that is an amazing thing, is to understand, how can I, what do I change as God? I'm the mussel, I am the fish, I'm the everything. You see? The fish has to change or to make a different move. You need to change whatever. Each one can change its own, because it is God. It has its free will to choose whatever its movement or whatever it's deciding to play. If it's deciding to play a fish, then it's deciding that's what the fish will be, whatever the fish is going to be within that scope of being a fish. But as a being that has perception, is able to perceive what it is, you have complete free will and choice to create what you don't want or create what you do want. Because understand now how you created what you didn't want, In the past? Yep. There we are. So fascinating. Oh, good. Yes. Well, the explanation comes from within, you see, because you are it. You are the light. You've always been the light. You've always been the light. But if you have so much within you, you are covering your own light with your own darkness, with your own fear, angers, hates, projections, all these things. You see, this is what all it was. And this is what I saw, and that's why I was so sad when they were doing that meditation. The videos there, you can find it with JCK. And afterwards I made a video, I was on that thing with that dissolving of that entity that humanity had created. Gods had created, because you're all gods. And then I was like immediately intervened when I saw they wanted to take all those, when it dissolved into millions of pieces of that, sweep it into some void. And I was like, no, because exactly, whose energy is that? Everything's God, all of yours, which is missing from you. You need to reclaim, take back. You see, it's part of your inner work. Taking back your power, your light, your energy. You gave it away. You gave that thing life yourselves by believing in it, visualizing it, creating it. You created that thing. That thing was created by all the light of all these. The light can create darkness too. The light is, understand, that's why I say there is nothing but God in existence. Even that was created by God. All of you, you see, because there's nothing else but God. There's only God denying God. That is denying itself. That's all it's doing, is one denying itself. It's an experience, but it's also God. So the same thing, how do you now say? Because God is choosing to deny, experience of denying itself. This is a paradox. When you understand all is God, nothing is outside of God. It's perfect, it's divine. God is. God is. I am. I am the light, I am the way. You've always been it. You are the light, and you are pure love, pure light. You see, you can choose that, but you can choose the opposite. So that is also everything. Everything is God. The whole one complete mind or consciousness of God includes everything. There is nothing else in existence or not that is not God. But they are just choices. They are variations, experiences. God denying God, God being God, or choosing, whatever. There we are. That's it. Okay, guys.